break you.
Just to avoid confusion, our list includes showdowns involving opponents that are similarly matched. We're dispensing with the traditional honor-bound, arranged meeting aspect of the definition of duel, and limiting ourselves to live-action superhero movies only. Booyah! Number 10, Hulk vs. Abomination, The Incredible Hulk. Kicking off our list is the final fight from the second attempt at a Hulk movie franchise. Here, a power-hungry soldier transforms into the Abomination and goes on a rampage through Harlem, forcing Ed Norton's Bruce Banner to drop in and save the day. This spurred one heck of a topless giant monster mash. Along the way, the Hulk gets to wear police car boxing gloves and even drops his timeless catchphrase. Hulk! Smash! Number 9, Blade vs. Nomak, Blade 2. Vampire that hunts down his own kind. However, the Daywalker finally meets his match in Nomak. While Nomak held the upper hand for most of their fistfight, and even got to try out some of his favorite WrestleMania moves, Blade eventually works out where the armor ends and the heart begins. Hey, they don't call him Blade for nothing. Number 8, The Punisher vs. the Russian, The Punisher. But even we weren't sure how he would survive his encounter with this beefy Russian super assassin. Hilariously set to the symphony of Drosky's La Donna è Mobile, this fight pitted desperation and this human Terminator. Of course, he takes a lot of abuse before the fight reaches its boiling point.
Frank? I'm fine. He's not.
I used to think you were one of a kind, Wolverine.
Number 7, Wolverine vs. Lady Deathstrike, X-Men 2, X-Men United.
I was wrong.
With a regenerating and adamantium-filled superhero like Wolverine, it takes a lot to give him a worthy fight. Forget about Mystique or Sabretooth. Wolverine's true match is this femme fatale with all of his strengths and the added bonuses of speed, martial arts knowledge, and claws that even Freddy Krueger would be jealous of.
Holy shit.
Equally invincible, Wolverine only wins by pumping her full of lead, or rather, adamantium. Number 6, Batman vs. Catwoman, Batman Returns.
Meow.
It's Bat vs. Cat. In this seductive and equally violent encounter, an unprepared Batman is forced to confront his qualms with hitting a woman.
How could you? I'm a woman.
I'm sorry,
After Catwoman begins to chafe him out of his comfort zone, he decides to lube things up a bit. He unfortunately fails to learn that he shouldn't get too turned on during a fight, but that does help him get over his fear of hitting a woman.
Saved by kitty litter.
The fly, Kent. Now's your chance.
You expecting Superman's fight against Zod, Ursa, and Non? Well, that duel is deserving in its own right, but it's Superman's inner struggle against his darker half that really hits a chord. A tense battle resulting from exposure to artificial kryptonite. It spurs a winner-take-all fight for Superman's soul in a scrapyard.
I can give as good as I get. Yeah? All right. Come on, come on!
While Clark gets manhandled, smashed, and crushed, he ultimately finds the strength to snuff out his doppelganger. Number 4, Ninja Turtles vs. the Shredder, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Does anybody have any idea about who or what this is?
I don't know.
but I'll bet I never asked to look for a can opener.
In this duel, the heroes in a half shell meet their greatest adversary on a New York rooftop after defeating
Control here.
Even when they all team up to take him at once, they barely stand a chance. But, lucky for them, Splinter arrives in time to save their sheddable skins.
Death comes for us all, Urokusaki. But something much worse comes for you. For when you die, it will... without honor.
Hey, does closing a garbage truck on a guy count as murder? Number 3. Spider-Man vs. Doc Ock, Spider-Man 2. In this battle, the Mad Doctor with mechanical appendages challenges Spidey to a vertical duel spanning the length of a tower. Duking it out for Mary Jane, they end up in one heck of a fistfight with Spidey hoping to clean his opponent's clock. A sticky situation, they end up on top of and on the side of a train. Leave it to Doc Ock to cheat and run away while Spidey and the passengers careen towards their doom. Number 2. Iron Man vs. Thor, The Avengers.
We need a plan of attack!
I have a plan. Attack.
A unique entry on the list, this film showcased the face-off between heroes that Marvel fans had been craving for decades. Here, Iron Man battles Thor over custody of Loki amidst their mutual search for the Tesseract.
Stay out of the way. Tourist. Okay.
With one being a god, it's essentially mysticism versus technology. That's right, it's hammer time. Despite the spectacular light show, thanks to Captain America's last-minute whistleblowing, we'll never know who would have come out on top.
Hey! That's enough!
Number 1. Batman vs. Bane, The Dark Knight Rises.
Peace has cost you strength. Victory has defeated you.
Taking the top spot on our list is the ultimate DC Universe showdown finally getting its silver screen treatment. Lured into a trap and forced to fight the physically imposing and unfeeling Brute, the final outcome is unpleasant for Bruce Wayne.
Ah, yes! I was wondering what would break first.
Although this fight may have made the list for Bane's monologue alone, it's the well-placed homage to the comics that was the straw that broke the camel's... bat? Agree with our list?
You made a serious mistake.
Which superhero duel made you want to put on a cape and jump around? For more entertaining top 10s, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.